Hello everyone, happy new year and welcome back to my channel. Today I am recording my very first Q&A. I put up a question box on my Instagram and I also put a post here on YouTube, and I have some great questions that were submitted so you can get to know me a little better. There are luxury related questions that were submitted. There are some fitness questions and some personal questions. So let's jump right in. The first question is, has your diet changed any from the weight loss phase to the maintenance phase? And the answer is yes, it is a lot less strict now. I have a video on my 100-pound weight loss journey, and in there I say it's kind of a dark analogy, but in there I say in the beginning of your weight loss journey, if you are quite obese like I was, sometimes you have to do a more extreme diet just for a little bit to get yourself on track. And I compared it to like being in the ICU. If you were in some kind of car accident and you go to the ICU to heal your body and get better, you don't stay in the ICU forever. You just stay there until you are well enough to move on to the next phase. And for me and the amount of weight I had to lose, it was the same with diet. I needed to do something more extreme and kind of put myself in a box. And then I could start easing up and experimenting with different foods. So when I was in my weight loss phase, especially in the beginning, I did a very strict, very clean keto diet. And now I would consider my diet, if I had to put a name to it, to more of a low carb Mediterranean style diet. However, I will be starting a mini cut very soon. That video will be coming next week. I'm going to vlog the whole thing for you. And during that mini cut, because I have specific physique goals, I will be going back to a more strict diet. So you guys can follow along there. That will be coming next week. So be sure that you are subscribed so you don't miss that. The next question is, what are essential luxury pieces to have? So in my opinion, luxury is not essential, but if you are a luxury lover like me, I would say that there's two items that I think are worth investing in, and that would be number one, a designer handbag, because this is something that you will have forever. When you start getting into the brands like Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Prada, Dolce and Gabbana, Versace, things like that, Gucci, um, the quality is insane. It is so good. So not only are you buying a piece of history, you're buying a piece of art, you're also buying a very high quality bag that you will have for the rest of your life. It will last forever. So you can go and buy, 20 bags from Target or Walmart and it will last a little bit and then you'll have to replace it. Or you can make an investment into a Louis Vuitton bag and you will have it forever. So number one is a designer bag. Number two, it doesn't necessarily have to be a designer brand, but investing in fine jewelry, high quality jewelry, something that is solid gold that will last forever. So for example, I have this panther necklace here that I featured in my how to clean your jewelry video. It is solid rose gold, it's rubies, it's tazerite. It will never tarnish, like nothing will ever happen to it. It will last forever. So while these luxury items are quite the investment, they are intended to last forever. And that is what I keep in mind when making designer purchases is, what will the cost per wear be? And can I have it forever? Is this something that I could pass down to my daughters later on? The next question is, what pre-workout do you recommend? I actually don't take pre-workout. So if I'm going to the gym and I feel like I do need an extra pick-me-up, I'll just have a cup of coffee because that for me is enough caffeine to keep me going. But for me personally, I've tried taking pre-workout in the past and it does give me that really jittery feeling to the point where I'm like uncomfortable with it. So for me personally, I don't take pre-workout. I just have a cup of coffee and then I go in and I get my workout done. So my recommended pre-workout would just be coffee. Did you get any new designer items for Christmas? Yes, I did. I got this beautiful vintage Gucci tote bag and I absolutely love it. I did not have a black everyday bag. I only had a black evening bag, which is also Gucci. And so I really enjoy having a black everyday tote bag. It has a very strong magnetic closure, like very strong. So I feel really secure, even though it doesn't have a zipper. It has leather at the top, leather handle, and leather down here at the corners and at the very bottom of the bag. And then the rest of it is canvas. And you can see there it does have the Gucci monogram, but it's very subtle. So I feel like it is a very classic, timeless little tote bag. What was bikini prep like, and did you have a coach? No, I did not have a coach. And here in just a few days, I am actually going to be releasing an entire video on what my first and only bikini competition was like, why I didn't have a coach. I actually found my journal from the year that I did the bikini prep. So I kept track of everything. So I'll be going through that, answering the questions, what worked well, what I would do different, things that shocked me, the good, the bad, any tips and advice I have. I will be sharing everything about my bikini prep experience in the next video that will be uploaded right after this one. Next question is, how did you meet your husband? So actually, I worked at the same bank as his mom. And one day his mom came up to me and was like, hey, you're single. My son is single. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, tell me about him. And she starts telling me all these great things about him. And then she's like, and he lives in Japan. And I was like, nope, absolutely not. I do not do long distance. No way. It is a no for me. Sorry, no. But then he came to visit her and he came in looking all buff and handsome and such a gentleman. And I was like, all right, I'll make an exception. So that's how we met. His mom actually introduced us and we hit it off, and we've been together ever since. We had to do long distance for a year while he was in Japan because of the military. So he went to Japan for 6 months, came back to visit, went back to Japan for 6 months, and then moved to the States. The last question is, how many pets do you have and can you introduce us to them? Yes, I can. I have 5 pets, 2 of which you may or may not be able to hear in the background right now. But I have 2 dogs. I have a Husky Blue Heeler mix, and then I have a French Bulldog. I have a cat who is sleeping behind me right now. And then I have 2 birds, a cockatiel and a green cheek conure. So I will quickly introduce you to all of them. So this is my cat, Chow Mein. We call him Chow Chow. Before anyone says anything, he was already named when we got him. And over here underneath my desk is my French Bulldog, Philip. He likes to hang out with me over here when I'm working or when I'm filming videos. He just hangs out under my desk on his blanket and he follows me everywhere. This is my dog, Sophia, who thinks she's a cat. She likes to curl herself up into small places. This is actually Philip's bed. Hi. This is my cockatiel, Georgie. He's actually more my husband's bird, and my green cheek conure is more my bird. Hi. We're not sure how old he is, but he's got to be pretty young because occasionally he'll still make his baby noises. And this is Louie, my green, hello, my green cheek conure. He's currently molting, so some parts of him look a little rough, and he is the best boy, aren't you? Yes, he's so beautiful. Louie, can you spin? Good boy. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed getting to know me a little bit more, and I hope there was some valuable information in here as well. Like I said, I've got some pretty exciting videos coming up soon, so please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It would mean the absolute world to me. I hope you have a fabulous rest of the day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.